So for shorts, because people do not choose to watch the video, they have less. Because they did not choose to watch the video, their tolerance for it is lower. It has to catch their attention. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because it just pops up in your front. And if it's eye-catching and visually captivating and very quick, you kind of wait for it to finish happening.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Whereas if it is not, you just zero tolerance. I can find another funny clip. So that makes the whole factor of the competition on shorts not necessarily a direct interpretation of what's happening on YouTube. Because on YouTube, the person chose to click. You kind of have their attention to an extent. So their tolerance is kind of like higher, because if they clicked, it means they want to see something. You know what I'm saying? So there's a higher chance of, like, if your thumbnail title intro got them and they clicked, it means you have the attention. But you don't have the attention of everybody on shorts. You stole it. And because you stole it, it means that if you waste time or it gets boring, they just swipe up. Whereas if they came to your video, like as with long form content, you didn't just steal their attention, they chose to click. And so once they get in that video now, they relax and then they want to see. So they can tolerate certain things, like whatever made them enter could make them wait past some slow moments, some moments that are not, the best. And so in this particular case, if you're able to convince somebody to click and watch you sitting down making a video, there's a higher chance of them watching you down on shorts. But because on shorts, as they're scrolling, super exciting things are happening. Like, people are doing all this type of content. Once you just come down, you're just sitting down. It's just so, and it's so easy to go.
Yeah, it's so easy to go.
Subconsciously, you just leave when you see what you don't like. You just swipe. Whereas a video seems more promising, a long form video. So the viewer can feel a sense of, maybe let me wait and see. Maybe this is going somewhere. Maybe this could get interesting. But with the shorts, there's no time. So those are like the two dynamics. For shorts, it has to be short, quick, precise, eye-catching. You're literally raping them of their attention. Just so you need to do it quickly before they change their mind. They didn't even make up their mind. Before they make up their mind and stop you. And so you just need to quickly watch, catch, and get their attention to watch to the end, which is why shorter is usually better. In fact, most shorts are actually 30 seconds. You rarely find a short that is actually 60 seconds, because that's how once people enter the short tab, just as with TikTok, automatically they've reduced their attention span. They are looking for that. And so once your content, it does not feel like then they just start losing interest. And then it's just swipe. It's almost like a game. People come on shorts and TikTok, you just swipe. So the only thing, literally, you see them, just like Twitter and Instagram, people just want to be going. So you have to hold their attention and make them feel like they are still swiping, because most people there are psychologically just looking for a time pass, something that will be going like this. So your video needs to be going like this, so they feel like they are still scrolling TikTok or scrolling shorts. Meanwhile, it's just your video. Then your video finishes, and then they can then swipe. So yeah, it's very tricky when you take that into consideration when it comes to long form content, because it still means that with long form, you want people to feel like, you want to captivate people even though you don't want them to feel like. But you can learn something from the shorts on the behavior of the audience, which is that IRL just seems to have more appeal. But it's not the IRL as much as it's the fact that IRL is naturally more visually captivating. It's the visual captivation that is happening. But in real life, it's usually more captivating than one room. Just naturally. Doing an intro in the park is automatically more compelling and more enjoyable than an intro in your room. Just naturally, the visual. So it's not IRL content being the compulsory. It's like with IRL content, then the visual gets even more exciting. And the dynamic of the visual as well, like you can see trees, you can see cars, you can see people walking by. So it's just more things catching attention.